Hi, conscious Gemini, welcome to my channel on Oracle and Spirituality. Here is your reading for the next 15 days, so we're going to figure out what's going to happen for you in your life or in a specific tiny area of your life in the 2 weeks ahead. Make sure you check out the description below because there is everything you need to know about this reading, a lot of complementary information. And for those who don't know me, my name is Gail. I am a life guide and a spiritual teacher, and I help meaning seekers navigate a more conscious life toward greater happiness. If you want to stay tuned for the evolution of your energies, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell button for the notifications. And with no further ado, let's start with your cards. Dear Gemini, here is the deck I'm using, the Oracle Belline. So your cards are the Woman Star, Wickedness, Litigation, the Peace, Fire, and the Water. So a lot of Marsian energy. As you can see, 3 cards of Mars. Very, very aggressive energy for those 2 weeks, this fortnight, Gemini, in your life or in this specific area of your life. Check out where right now you're having a fight. But I sense that it's more a cold war, because that's what I sense. Because of those 2 cards, the metal, I sense that it's colder, and it's also behind the back, in the background. Here you can see the theft is done during the night. You see with the light here, that is, you know, there's the light that is lightening the just, you know, where the person wants to go, you know, and they're lightening their way in the house, you know, very, very sneaky and nasty, you know, in the back. So that's happening right now. So you probably know what I'm talking about. It can be an internal conflict as well. I sense that for many of you it will be an internal conflict, a war within yourself, a civil war basically. And both forces are equal, as you can tell. The swords, there are 2 of them, and they are very strong, both same strengths. I mean, because otherwise it would not be like that. It would be, you know, but right now it's like that, a conflict, a disagreement, and no one wants to let it go. No one wants to surrender at any cost. So I sense that it's blocked. It can be within yourself, you know, some part of you fighting other parts of you. One part is seen as the bad one, you know, and the reptilian part, or the wounded child, that is gonna sabotage, and, you know, the other parts, and hidden desires. I wrote a blog post on hidden desires, so you can check it out on my website. So right now you've got a fight going on, and it may be a real fight. I mean, when I say real, I'm not even thinking of a real fight with real swords, actually. I was thinking of court case thing, you know, with the judge and all that, you know. And so who are the people, the characters in the story? So you've got those two characters. A feminine energy, which is either a female, or if it's not, even if whether it's a female or a male, it's the feminine energy, the divine feminine. The feminine energy, the woman within you, your anima, if you're a male, that's the energy that is on one side of this fight. And on the other hand, on the other side, oops, you've got the wickedness card. So it's another energy. It doesn't say whether it's male or female. It can be any of the two. It can be both, I mean. So you've got this fight going on between those two energies. So this is probably you. And you're very self-centered. You're caring for your own needs and your own, like maybe you're standing up for your identity, for your truth, for your rights, for who you are, for yourself. You're fighting for yourself. And as I said, even if you're a male, you're going to fight for yourself, for your feminine part of yourself. And on the other side, you've got your shadow energy, wickedness. So because it's your shadow energy, it means that it's within you, but you're not conscious about it. You're not conscious of it. I don't know if we say conscious of or conscious about. Tell me in the comments so that next time I don't make the same mistake. So this is within you, but you don't know that. So you're going to see it outside of you. And usually the shadow energy, because we don't see it inside, though we see it outside of ourselves. So we see a person, an actual person, or some circumstances. Sometimes it's not even a person. It's some life circumstances that are very nasty. Someone who is very nasty, who is acting very nasty, very vindicative, very much acting in the background, as I said earlier. And this person is just pecking you, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's pecking you right where it hurts, right where your wounds are. This person probably actually knows where your wounds are. Can't even talk. So I'm a Gemini myself, so this reading is for me too. So let's see. I'm not gonna put my own stories in this reading, but I'm gonna detach for you guys. But I'm just saying that I'm a Gemini because you know, just to let you know that you're not alone. And I'm not here to tell you nasty things about you or anything, because I'm a Gemini too. So if ever I say things like that about you, it means it's also for myself. So this energy is also within you. This energy is within you, whether you know it or not. And it means that you've got that nastiness inside of yourself. And so you need to look at it, to see it, to recognize it as being part of yourself first thing first, and then find a way to accept it as being acceptable, find a way to find its value to you so that you can love it, because you can't force yourself to love something. But if you see the benefit it has for you, then you can love it. So I made a shadow work video So check it out because I talked about this energy in it. So that's the present moment. And in the next 2 days, you're going to end the conflict. The conflict will just stop. Somehow it will just stop. But it's not going to last long. I mean, it's going to stop just to start again within those 2 weeks. And it's going to start fiery, not cold, like here. Now it's going to be very volatile. Here it was kind of like cold and in the background, you know, acting in the dark, behind your back, telling nasty thing about you in the back, you know. But here it's going to be frontal. It's going to be right here in front of you, in front of the people involved. And people are going to be volatile and angry, not just upset, angry, and it's going to be fiery, and everyone is going to shout and scream and kick and scream, and it's going to be very heated. So I'm sorry to tell you stuff like that, but at least you're gonna have a tool to deal with that. So basically, the conflict will end soon, but it's gonna be short-lived. And what I can tell here, it's like people are puking you, you know, and it's sharp, you know, and it's pointy and sharp, and it hurts very much. It's gonna go from there to something more broad and more hot and heated and like a dragon or something, you know. It's going to be a different type of conflict. Here people are just going to scream and shout and rah, rah. Everything you had inside, all the repressed anger that you had here is going to go out, will be expressed. Whether they're going to be doing that, you're going to be doing that, like both, basically, because you can see two people here. I sense it's a fight between two people. It's a duo here. Here and here, you see two swords, two roosters, cocks. And what the oracle is saying is go with the flow, calm down, let it go, let it pass. These two shall pass. Tell yourself that. These two shall pass. You can tell that thing, these two shall pass, whether things are going well or whether things are going bad. Because when they're going well, basically telling yourself these two shall pass will allow you to really leave the situation, the good stuff that is happening. You're going to be able to really enjoy it and embody it and feel it and be in it, you know. If you know you're going to die, you're just going to live fully. And if you are experiencing something bad, very negative, very difficult, some hardship, telling yourself that these two shall pass will help you go through it, because you know it's gonna shift, it's not gonna be forever. So I can be okay with it right now. It's fine, it's okay. These two shall pass. And I made a blog post as well on going with the flow. It was not exactly this type of energy, but you can probably find some piece of advice or help in there. It's on my website. So let it go. So you can do some meditation and listen to subliminal messages and do some affirmations and meditation on the topic. The focus would be on let it go, surrendering to the universe. Because here no one wants to surrender, you know. And so, and it was cold, now it's fiery, but still, you know, it's confrontational and it's not going anywhere. So let it go, let it pass, observe Vipassana. Do the Vipassana meditation. It will help you see that everything passes. Everything changes. Nothing is ever staying the same in your body. All your billion of cells are being renewed. Every second you have billion of cells renewed. So you're not even the same person. Even your body is not the same body every second. It's all changing. So Vipassana meditation helps you realize that, and that is all ever changing. So this will pass too, you know. This will change as well. This will shift. So it helps you to have some detachment, and also try to do some work on detachment, non-attachment basically, and on objectivity. Observing what's happening from an external position, from an external view, so that you can see from outside what it looks like, and it won't look like the same way than when you were inside. The walls from the inside is not the same as if you see it from the outside. So having this detachment will give you objectivity, seeing all the different aspects, because you're outside of it, so you can see all the aspects of it, and so it gives you some objectivity, and it calms down, because you can understand all the perspectives, and you won't be so much stuck into one perspective and one upset and anger, because the perspective you're having right now is making you very angry, and the other person as well. So is that their perspective is making them angry, not you, but like they think you are making them angry, and you think they are making you angry. But basically what's going on is that each person is making themselves angry with their stuck perspective. So having some objectivity and seeing things from the outside is going to help you put some more balance and relativity in that whole thing, and not seeing so much as an absolute. Then here it's like an absolute, and it's not gonna help. So take this energy of balance, harmony, letting go, objectivity, going with the flow, surrounding to the universe. The universe is gonna bring you where you need to go, and just let all this anger and all those things go. They're just gonna pass there, and you'll be very centered, and things will just pass, you know, because you won't be so attached to it. All right, Gemini, share with another Gemini who may benefit this reading. Like, subscribe, always feels good to me. And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time, or right now in another of my videos. Check out your 3 signs, sun, moon, rising, so that you can have a very full picture of what's going on in your life. Bye, Gemini.